Okay. Okay, VipernationTV signing on. And here we go. Welcome guys, VipernationTV here. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2 Best Bear. Yes, we're in chapter 6. Final chapter. Investigate time, motherfuckers. Let me zoom out a little bit. There, perfect. Fuck up out here. Shit is glitchy as hell, huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through my through the gymnasium, but clearly different. Is this Monco's doing? No, that's the 5th floor, I think, from the first game. He was trying to confuse us again. I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. For real, bro. Yeah, this is Hopi Academy, stupid. I don't care if fall for his trap. No way I'll be... No way. This will make me walk back down. Alright, so let's speak to Sonya. Hallway. And there is a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement. Is it just me? For a dojo. This is a dojo? Full strange things to make me think there's no way to wear a tie at school. Personal mistake to accept the inside of this building to make sense. There's a book on the floor. And what's this? It's manga. Tyler, manga morons. History of Hopi Academy by Monokuma. Why is manga in such suspicious looking title? It's not open like this. Woohoo! Let's start with history first, class. Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then, what's the first yet? Yeah. Hands-on person. As I thought, Monokuma made this. That's totally plain how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at it. That might be a clue to getting out here, no matter what it is. Get the manga off the floor and start flipping through the pages as an introduction to Hopi Academy's history as narrated by keep the character on the cover. So it begins with an introduction to Hopi Academy. Hopi Academy is a government-funded school of Bruges that only the most talented students, high school students can hope to attend. But great hope in nation's future. Radiance alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen to do a scouting process. And the ones who guided them are focusing on teachers who serve both educators and researchers of the time. Hopi Academy is just a school talent. And it's also a school for researching talent as well. Now, for the past few years, Hopi Academy has been suffering from decline in funding. This persists, the Academy believes they are not able to make process and research the talent. they decided to implement a new system to the third department. Unlike the main department who stops students, the third department selects the channel entrance exam. No facility was hired, placed in charge, and look after the reserve department. Princeton is named for the third department fight hard in most high schools. Nevertheless, the Holy Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Applying to Holy Academy is not able no fellows with talented calendar. People who only care about the brand. When there's Holy Academy ran to amass possible funds, we began further research on talent. Create Holy Academy's earnest wish, true genius that would become mankind's hope. So that's when they thought everything was going well. An unpensistent incident occurred. Incident that triggered a tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right. It was a tragedy of Hopi Academy. Hopi Academy was crippled by the incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. Yeah. Damn. Just like in the first game. The end was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, the phrases mentioned at the end of the manga. The tragedy of Hopi Academy. The names are so melodramatic, there was no way these incidents really happened, right? Manga only mentions the names, I don't really know about the details, but no, it just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. Most importantly, how long time studied this manga? The reserve department. The department was only built to collect money. Damn, bruh. So it made for no reason other than money, basically. Yeah. I was one of those reserve corps students, right? That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ring. That's weird if you, of course. Huh? Why do you forget that you're a part of, why do you forget that you was a part of the reserve department? This foundation only took away your social life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no time, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say? Based on assumptions, the Future Foundation must want to hide the fact that you was one of the reserve forces. I got it! But you willingly seal those memories yourself, huh? You want to be confident in yourself, so you want to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, like humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase the memory of what happened. It happens pretty often, not that I know anything about that though. Are you saying it's my fault? That's not it. Then get inconvenient. You always get angry. Sorry, okay. Try to brush off. Well, that's expected from a reserve person. Then, what the hell? Reserve department has a triple exception in handbook. Probably seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, they could have been making here. Oh yeah, what am I saying? This cherry tree is full of blooms. Maybe taste some type see if fully cherry tree inside a dojo. In this situation, it just looks bizarre. motherfuckers. Shit has been glitched out. Oh hey Kazuichi.
What's going on?
This hallway is kind of creepy. Can't go to places that I should be able to go to. Like, it's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Stuck on the 5th floor. Can't go here. Oh, I have an achievement. What is it? Walk the walk. Broke the 5,000 total steps. Okay. Can't go in here. What am I supposed to do? It says to investigate though. These are the only rooms I'm able to go to. Book. No manga. Laying on top of the desk. This one is. Manga for more on the tragedy of Hobi Kami, huh? Wasn't the tragedy of Hobi Kami mentioned in the other manga too? So why Hobi Kami went bankrupt and was it triggered for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history? If I read this manga, I'll be able to learn a little more about the incident. Took the manga from the desk, started flipping through the pages. See what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of the Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings, depicting characters solving mysteries. It was written here is the name suggests the tragedy of Hopi Academy occurred at Hopi Academy. Obviously, duh. The key player in the event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius built for symbol of hope. Hopi Academy used all of their resources to develop him. Oh, you mean? Oh, so like that motherfucker on the cover? But I'm not sure if that's actually a Zuru though, because we never seen him. So yeah, supposedly a Zuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents, wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind. He can be referred to Zuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, Academy completely sealed all evidence of Zuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Zuru's existence. Zuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for the horrible incident. 13 students of Hopi Academy Kanto, among the best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Zuru. 13! However, the incident did not end here. You can't try to protect the Zuru's superior talent. You can seal the incident as though it never happened. However, certain students began working in secret to use the incident to their advantage. Students uncovered what the Academy did and make this knowledge public. Excuse me for a second. Hey. Right. Sorry about that again, guys. As I was saying, as we were saying, doing uncover the Academy did, making the knowledge public. I was told fired. Was a report to who had long dissatisfied how they were treated. And the uprising began. And that period Hope Academy's destruction. This is the entire tragedy of Hope Academy. Eventually, the incident will lead to that horrifying, devastating incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. works at Danganronpa 0. Oh yeah, Danganronpa 0. That that one. I think it's that one manga or light novel. I think it was either. It's either one of those two. I think it was a manga. I think. Now that's another thing I gotta. That's another thing I gotta do for the channel. Danganronpa 0. I can find it online though, so don't worry. For Harry side, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's a bad part about a lot of these mangas slash light novels for Danganronpa is that many of them aren't officially translated in English. They were only released in Japan, many of them. But thankfully, various fans had actually translated these manga slash light novels. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope Academy. What irony. Virginia's no adult to hope can cause such a gruesome incident. Talent that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. She'll be lucky that you're incompetent. Shit, damn it. He always has lived up to something offensive. He seriously pissed me off, but ultimate hope? Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looked like he means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents, so I didn't have to be a reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, said the reserve course students. The reserve department began uprising. Then, about me, was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Alright, the tragedy of Host Peak, we can have a triple session of the but I learned about the tragedy of Host Peak Academy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the farmers incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who this other student that isn't a zoo? Certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? It's really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mystery just keep piling up. What's next, though? I went to 5A, okay? Can't go down the air. Oh, now I can go here? What is it, like an order, basically, that you have to do? The bio lab. What the hell is this room? It's fucking cold. It's cool in here. It's the bio lab. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand at my end up freezing to death, I should hurry up and investigate so I get the hell out of here. Another book. Another manga is laying around the tower. Manga from War, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what the incident really is all about. It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hope that was right. Story about crudely drawn characters who got involved in a horrifying incident. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. So drawn to the grotesquely because the incident itself was that grotesque. And at the beginning of this creepy manga starts with a sentence. Tragedy of Hope Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising of the reserve force that triggered Hope the tragedy of Hospital Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate. It escalates to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students and people of various races and nations that joined in. But the movement, not confirmed to the internet, it began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late, and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. Soon the weak formed fractions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. Media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying the meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what would happen. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. War raged in the name of despair. War fought not for the principles of religion or personal gain, just war. Really? So y'all are just fighting just for the sake of fighting, basically? Y'all had like this war should not be happening. Like dead ass, bro. Dead fucking ass. It should not be happening. Usually, when it comes to a war, it usually is as a result of conflicts or disagreements or stuff like that. But here, in the tragedy, just like in the first game, it's just done for the sake of war, for the sake of fucking Jugo's enjoyment. Pure war. And because of that, there's no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, well, to a certain student who influenced Hospital Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of the Hospital Academy's talent for the sake of mankind's hope, they use it for the sake of mankind's despair. Human society that use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programs wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential. Oh my god, the power and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. Tragedy will never end. My heart is racing to my chest and my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The tragedy, this is definitely all made up. I mean, if this really is really true, then what happened to the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What happened to them? Hey, you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? Why? You don't like manga? High school student who doesn't like manga is like an office slave who doesn't like eating candy. No. What is this fucked up manga? I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the future foundation's fault. So thanks to them stealing your school memories, the incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible. How many times did I have to tell you all the clues here are real? Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn from your full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I can tell your ass is doing anything but helping us, Mom-kun. See, so that's how it is. That's what he meant about what he said at the beginning. As well as the other man sound conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you finally get to graduate. On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's what I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you made a decision. Whether you just want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel spared towards the outside world. So we want to stay on this island. But there's no way we're gonna do what he wants. There's no way in hell that that's gonna happen, bro. Fear like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps no, that's definitely it. The tragedies man has a true section in hand, but whether or not the incident really happened, what in the hell is the ultimate despair group? If they devoted to a certain student who died at Hobie Academy to his destruction, they're connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hobie Academy. Plus, the organization isn't just one person; it's a group of people. But if they're known as the ultimate despair, then the high school students, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember in the first game, there was something called the Despair Sisters, which is Junko and Mukuro and shit. So yeah. But a group called the Ultimate Despair, I can tell that they're definitely led by Junko. Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then our coins were involved and connected to them as well. No, it's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close. Nearly froze to death. Where should I go next? I can tell there's another room open. No, not that. What? I don't like this pet shit in the second game, to be honest. Oh, another room opens up. This one huge ass investigation. No answer. No, I should just ignore it. Just kind of didn't see him. What about you, Fuyiko? What happened? When I went inside the room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keep glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. But I think we have to, bro. Hajime, I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? Are you pleasant? Well, right? What are you doing here? There, there was another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I don't want you. I don't want to read your manga in the first place. High school student who doesn't like manga, like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like to eat hot pots. It's not that. It's that Hajime does not want to read your mangas. Stupid. I'm getting fed up with your blabbing, with your bullshit. Hurry up and get this shit over with, Makuma. It's about the key piece of information I've been waiting for so long. 4. Surprise, it's about the ultimate despair, huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to the group these days, it was originally a title of a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, fearsome person alive. And that person was Juka Enoshima, yeah, guys. Yep, Lady Juka Enoshima. Yep, one of the students from the first game, yeah, guys. So, yeah. Juka Enoshima, as the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created also the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group. Hold on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization just created by a high school girl. Humans are so obsessed with their philosophy, have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko, with her charismatic ability to attract people. And she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. And also, Junko in the first game was the person who controlled Monokuma. In the first game. And for some reason, at the end of the game, he's revealed that he's being controlled. It makes me wonder how, if Junko dies at the end of the first game. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat. Then what was the purpose? Like I said, why did they cause the incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose. It was Jugo Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Jugo Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose. It's about a set of principles, way of life, or instinct. Despair is what defines Jugo Enoshima as Jugo Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Jugo Enoshima is full of so much despair, and she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force personality, Jugo recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Jugo's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea has been slammed right into the minds. And so the ultimate spirits have been recruited became nothing more than Jugo's limbs. All the spares, rather it was their own or anyone else, was dedicated to Jugo and Enoshima. They should have stood their ground against Jugo. Like Lyra's making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. they dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko and Shima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies. Though relentless mutilation, and hopelessly topped off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way that something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hoki Academy? Final days. Junko had the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean final days? What happened to the Reserve Department? They fill their role as disposable limbs. They believe in what they did to. And so the 2,357 students in the Reserve Department all commit mass suicide. What the fuck, bro? Mass suicide. All 2,357 students? Why? Why? Oops. It wasn't all that one person was excluded, huh? What does that mean? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Meteor Fuego, Ultimate Despair, Junko and Shima. It doesn't even scare me at all. I mean, Junko and Oshima's already dead. Facts, bruh. She already died, Monkuma. That's facts, Fuego. She already died because in Trigger Happy Havoc, she died as she was crushed during her ultimate punch at the end of her ultimate punishment. Huh? Ultimate Despair has been added to True Blood section of the handbook. The Reserve Department's been updated, so yeah. She was already dead. Why is Fuihiko not about? We gotta talk to Fuihiko then. Hey Fuihiko, is it true what he said? Junko and Shima was really dead? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing's Blood. In a bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? No wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings that were involved and they were killings that happened at Hoki Academy. As I recall, Mastermind took their own life because the remaining students worked together to free her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was. Killing school life ended up failing at the end. As a result, 6 students managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
From manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, Mastermind believed that behind the failed killing school life was Junko and Shima. Mastermind took her own life, which means Junko and Shima is dead. Turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students at Hoki Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students at Hoki Academy, and she took away the memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcasted worldwide. There's a limit of being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students at Hoki Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko and Oshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap. And after being overcome by despair she created, she took her own life. And Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whatever, Monkuma's story is true or not. Whether Monkuma's story true or not, doesn't matter. Junko and Shima isn't alive anymore. Then, who's our enemy? Yeah, you've been suspiciously quiet, Monkuma. If Juko and Oshima is already dead, are the rest of those men spirits behind us, are the followers of Juko carrying out a will? That's the only thing I could think of. I mean, the killing involved in resembled that killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation like that, just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hoki Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose some fake. But if this is really an imitation, though, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Those cameras all over Jabberwock Island? Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during this killing school life? Killing school life and added to such an handling. Also, spares been updated based on the true blood section. Man, Hydrant, you totally know about that story, huh? What? You have a problem with that? Well, I really want you to read the manga version since it took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna
Well,
do?
I'll just raise the flag. Flag? The hell you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that? One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense again.
Well then.
I'll give you guys my all. I'm telling you everything I know, including my information on the outside and the inside. I'm raising the flag stuff crazy. Now we're at the 4th floor. To change to a different hallway again. So son, what's gonna make something like this happen? No, I already decided that I'm not gonna be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Alright, Connie. Connie's switching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on
What
my
do you know?
gut feeling.
It's my gut, but I feel something's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean, who?
So,
Oh no. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Marco has said something about the main cast coming. But it's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Damn, bro. This fucking cube up there. This glitch out Hoki Academy. Music room, let's go. More like a music room. I feel like it's sometimes strange. Monument. I feel like there's some sort of monument. Why would monument be in the music room? Not just that, marks engraved into the movement. Monument is similar to Future Foundation, right? Well, it's similar, it was a short passage grade. To comment the biggest, the most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hoki Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hoki Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? That's completely different. Monko, he completely made it up. Yeah, Monko has been lying to you guys all this time. Future Foundation's origins have been as a true blood section of the Emperor. Wait, the hologram. What is this? The words are floating in the air. It looks like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like attached to an email. regarding the report we gave you the other day, contain the information person claims to be a survivor of the Hopi Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 students. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. But the survivors of Hopi Academy, if they are survivors of Hopi Academy, it's possible that they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them, place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Juga and Shima rallying them. In the worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are the students of the Academy, we should expect them to be quite vulnerable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. Seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. As far as the Hopi Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what's about us mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. But outside Jabberwock Island. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, and the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. Sorry, I feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost. The Academy survivors have been at True Blood Session in Hamburg. Yes, that's all that goes in this room. It's finally confirmed. Future Foundation's outside at least. They were founded by graduates of Hopi Academy, and they took us to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Makuna was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Makuna, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the Ultimate Despairs, who's caused the biggest, most awful tragic event in human history. One who is carrying out the will of Juga and Shima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention to the email too. What is the research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What is that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was the ancient ruin. No way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Get the fuck up out of here. What now? I'll give you a present. Let's see what we're gonna give you. Oh, fuck that. Don't care. I never cared about that pet shit anyways. What's next though? Oh, it's the teacher's lounge. It's next. This feels different from the classroom. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Wait, let me do this real quick.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious, Mom. Come on. Another hologram. Well, that's when they aired music room from earlier. Like the package from the email someone wrote. There's some same one from earlier. Guess I'll read it. I understand the matter regarding survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best to continue the investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they just lost Juko and Shima, the facts remain that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after their death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Juko. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of the shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones raging that war, there's no way they'll be given that easily. Remembrance of despair is added to the Chuba section of the handbook. Well, I'll tell you this. Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? Blackboard. The sign on the blackboard is right here. Oh. List of subject. Page written on the blackboard. The large letters just below that. Oh hey, it's the students of Danganronpa 2 Go by Despair. Names I've seen before. And for some reason, Hyoko's on a newspaper. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard below that says Hyoko Saionji. It's right here. What's in this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Saionji. But this can't mean the same Hyoko. She looks a bit older in this photo, though. I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much the defining feature. But this photo in the newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance in Hyoko, but the height and figure is too different from Hyoko we knew. She probably grew older prior to memories being swiped away. Or, I'm not sure. It doesn't really make sense. Maybe, just maybe. My assumptions may be right that Jabberwock Island in the second game is in a virtual world, and they might have not had time to update her avatar for the virtual world. What does that mean? What does it mean? The lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister sign? Probably not, because it does confirm that that's Hyoko. No, it says Hyoko Saionji here. Then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name. That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Oh yeah, she never even mentioned that she had an older sister. She never did mention that. Well, it's not like I was close to her or anything. She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is Saionji family's only daughter. She Doesn't he have a sister than a relative? No, that's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you?
That's Hyoko. Huh?
Of course
What are you
not.
saying? Hyoko does not have a curly body like this. I mean, she was famous for a childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? He's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today,
No regards, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
what's going on?
What the hell? This is the truth. If this is the truth, then Hyoko in this newspaper. Yeah, that's actually. So that means that's actually her. Is he really saying this is the same person? She had a growth spurt. She got older, basically. That's possible. I mean, how can she be being a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this mean exist?
Hey, hey.
Could it be related to the list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there are some kind of experiment, right? Did you experiment? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, would it mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are listed around the blackboard under the list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was this?
What's going on?
It better not have anything to do with time travel. List of subjects been added to True Central Handbook. Portrait. Extremely overwhelming portrait hanging on the wall. It feels like I've seen it before, but the name attached to it, the book says, Founder of Hope Academy, Zero Kuro. Founder of Hope Academy, this is the name of Zero Kuro. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. The Academy's founder has been added to a section in the handbook. Oh, with this, you totally erased all the flags on the floor. Congratulations, Hajime. We'll go on to the next stage. Next stage? Which I think it's the third floor. Yup, third floor. Knew it. Damn it, not again. Always is different from last time. Well, I guess that flag my current mention is raised. I moved to a different hallway than last. But how can we do that? No, it's not the time to be think like that. Thinking about it just wastes my energy. Oh no, wait, wrong way. Sorry about that, yeah, guys. Because I see that there's only one room I get to do for the third floor. In this glitch out post-P Academy. What the fuck? Shit ton of windows, bro. The rec room. Alright. I'll never look at this room the same way again, to be honest. Is the reason why I would never look at this room the same again is because Sakura took her whole life just to save the students of Post Academy in the first game. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think of a room that actually exists inside school. Let's look at this file first. Is the file Post Academy still into it? On it? It says confidential, which means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside of the file. Well, the whole cultivation plan. Many years, Hope Academy has been conducted ridges, searching into various talents. The Hope cultivation plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms. I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. Hope cultivation plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but something about these words. True hope month. Hope cultivation plan and added the Showboy session handbook. And the hologram again. This hologram again wasn't fun to say. It looked like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were able to ask them about the specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there's still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue our investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything's for the sake of the future filled with hope. Remembrance of Despair has been updated based on Hope and Academy survivors have also been updated. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why would force to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My Hanjime, if you keep worrying about that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made a perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking there, here and there to get them. Can you even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well,
no.
who cares about me anyway? Anyway, that's not important at all. No wait, that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Oh, second floor now. What the hell? Why is it upside down? Look at this hallway again. It's pretty much used to it by now, maybe so. What is this page? Am I dreaming something? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. Shit is upside down, bro. Library. Oh, thank God it's right side up. Alright. What's your library? I was going to probably left something here too. I'll show you find it. Hologram. Hologram again. Must be another one of Fierce Foundation's emails. I'll show you no doubt about another clue. To the Fierce Foundation 14th Division, Mako Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Take calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's going to bring the light hope to this world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed to ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering the memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy would never end. Everything for the sake of the future is filled with hope. What does this mean? Email suggests that someone's trying to let the remnants of despair escape. His email is addressed to Mako Naegi. But he's at the Future Foundation, right? Then why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Email to Makoto has been added to Triple Session in the Handbook. Remembrance of Despair, updated. We got another room to go to. Shit's upside down, bro. I'm gonna go to room 2B. What the hell? Huh? Then I walk into the classroom. I don't really get it, but it looks like a laundry room. There was no use to worry about it. But I was in the school and now it's suddenly in a laundry room. Look like it's a tablet computer. It looked like the power's on too. Is this next clue? I pick up the tablet and immediately start examining it. The Neo World program? Neo World program. This word, Neo World, it seems to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Neo World program is known as a psychotherapeutic communicational simulator. Neo World programs build with most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neutralist, and the Ultimate Therapist. Oh, so Chihiro was one of those people, because remember, Chihiro is the Ultimate Programmer. But I don't know who the Ultimate Neutrologist or the Ultimate Therapist, so I don't know either of those people, so maybe we might find out in Danganronpa 3, maybe? Because it sounds like talents that you'll hear in Danganronpa 3, sounds like it. We'll find out on a different website, guys, because I won't do it here because of copyright reasons, like I said before. Were among the many talented people who researched the results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it's possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is especially forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treatment brainwashing, Abusing the device risks total personality disruption. Thus, the extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Sympathetic virtual world program. I feel like emptiness, like everything is being tainted. I feel a weakness, like it's collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts to the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, all disappearing until I feel is despair. Ah! Screaming loudly as I heard sound my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to. Am I starting to accept that? There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice.
Gotta flag more in order to clear my character route. Now that despair is waiting for you. Possible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything's all made up. Made up. Including me too. New world programs may have the true session handbook. Let's get out of here. Mon Creeper. How are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? I know it's supposed to be distorted, but I can actually understand this. Okay. From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Woo-hoo! You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is not. Watch what's gonna do. What's gonna happen. Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart throbbing? Look forward to it. What the hell? This hallway. When we first arrived, I walked down this hallway in classroom to the gym. I don't really see the resemblance, but this looks disturbing, bro. Like, this in this form looks pretty creepy.
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and noticeable effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine they believe is real, and the Nebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means that as long as the human brain controls the other bodily functions, the brain leaves something real. The brain leaves something real. It will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? I'm not sure. Do I fully understand? Maybe not. What the hell? Oh. The hell? I should have gave you out the seizure warning. I should have. The hell? This classroom's in black and white, bro. Is this flowing? That's possible. There's no way this would be flowing like this. What the hell is this? At this moment, I look at the object. What is it? Oh, Chihiro. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World Program. Person. That's Chihiro, Hajime. Flowing person talking to me. Who is it? No. Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an AI program. Will it make you happy if you call me alter ego? Oh, that's alter ego. That's alter ego, which is an AI that Chihiro created. That's my name. That my master gave it to me. It can talk, but why? Why you alter ego? The AI program. I am the master program beyond the Neo World program. All right. So alter ego, who we first seen in the he's from the first game. Alter ego, as a creation of Chihiro's. Even though that he got quote unquote executed in chapter 4 by Monokuma, he did eventually return in chapter 5 for Makoto's execution for saving him. Responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. Pragmatism is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee an entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has affected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very particular. Hold on. My brain can't follow what he's saying. Let me get my thoughts first. Damn it. It's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet. Water ground, like I can't believe my own existence. Hey, should you guys know? You should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is this Neo World program? The Neo World program has admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world, such as only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jawalk Island, where the research facility is located. That's why the previous Jawalk Island's cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer the question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jawalk Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in, it appears the space is entirely under the virus influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, the circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. Yeah, I knew it. It's a fictional location. It's in a virtual world. This missing sense of reality. All the mysterious, all the truths, they all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What's the Neo World program used in the first place? The Neo World program only serves one purpose. It's to use to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, is it possible to remove any time period you set it to? From there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world, removing memories of any time period you set to. So Monaco was right. We did lose our school memories after all, but why? Why us? Why were the school memories taken away? Is there a reason for that, right? That's a mystery to me too. Doing the program on the survivors of Hopi Academy, while it's still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us, but they trying to save the world, right? Or the Future Foundation is not our ally. I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the observer in that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors. Yeah, they were designed as a teacher and one of the students. They intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given to authority to all. But the observer student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all. So they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? For example, the teacher creates the rules of the world and manages them. The teacher is probably managing the rules they created. There is no risk of abuse, or because of the virus infecting everyone. That has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program will promise eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but the function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, I stole the proportion of my abilities, which contained my authority to build a world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back, so I wouldn't have the complete control. But even so, a portion of this world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably thinking about Monaco while keeping finals. Based on what he's, you know what? Based on what he's thinking, because remember, Cheryl's a dude. Remember? It sounds like he's on the receiving end of one-sided attack. While alter ego should be impressive artificial intelligence that Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with him. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this alter ego. If so, does the virus possess an AI just like him? Damn it! What the hell? An AI raging an attack against another one. So freaking irritating. But how did that virus affect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically, perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. It directly uploaded to the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. The only person who could have entered the facility is someone who was a member of Future Foundation. Then, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming everything is a lie? Observers have been added to true blood section at Wait, that's Chiaki and Monami in the silhouette. You know what program's been updated with some true blood section, but truth and the virus is so powerful, and I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the external areas. Let me look back at my dialogue, bro. So I remember Altigo saying something about one person sent there as a teacher and one as a student. Those being Mami and Chiaki respectively. So yeah. Yeah, they were two monitors. So they were basically done as monitors, basically. So it was really the essential area. So it has limits to limit. If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure. And okay, even if you're just a guy and a machine, there's enough hits from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that exists between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. You can parallel to the function based on the definition of existence that solves the relationship from there. The paradigm change results to being cut off rapidly, causes the situation where your own existence is observable. Well, it became too much. Acceleration process with the joint ventureship, joint ownership of the world is situation contact devices. You are death. Constant repeat of death. Hey. Death. Bruh. This is on some DDLC shit, basically. Yo. What the hell? What just happened? You're right here, aren't you? Oh, Makoto! Someone's right here, right? Huh? Who are you? You're different from the one earlier. Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we were forced to watch you the entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Near World program is beyond our control now. In that world, the person that created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right here, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he out LA? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. First, I should apologize for everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys, but this way is the only way to save y'all. I want to save you guys. Save us. What does he want to save us from? What would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? It's 11,037. 11,037 is the number that we found in the Zoomies castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you finished gathering the hope frag. There you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared the password just in case something went wrong. Like that I said earlier, I my thoughts with the program that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That the reason I left the 11,037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go, I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase the password. Anyway, I also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me who left that number saved me when I was in the dilemma. Can you understand what I'm saying? I'm trusting that will you all have entrusted into the future? But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam as a way for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it and until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeating them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In the worst case scenario, where an observer who has a role in the teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's a forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this, that you guys can choose your own independently of the observer. Which means, even if they stole a teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use it, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Distorted shit. Repeatedly deaf. What was that just now? Nudge me. What was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. Let's see. Well, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good or AI tell you any more useless stuff, fuck you, Monokuma. Fuck you. Alter Ego is way better than you, bro. I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. That guy has a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then wasn't everything just meaningless? It's the same with killing too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? Then the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational. What am I supposed to do? 11,037 out of the True Blood session in handbook. Shutdown sequence been added True Blood session in handbook. Halfway there. Level 100 Hinata broke through level 50. Okay. Get the fuck up out of here.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of home.
See you soon. Red door, huh? Alright, let's finish this shit. Yeah, let's finish this shit. Means this red door, right? I'll just have to go in there. If I do that, this will be finished. I was about to say if the game froze. Because I've went through over an hour and a half of this shit. Alright. Going to the light. We have to go to the light, basically. On this place.
Yeah.
Look like everyone's here.
Damn right.
The thing is that this is going to be a fun place.
However,
This place is. This is the trial field. But why is it a trial field? Sure, it looks like a trial ground, but this vibe is very different from the other ones before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door in the ancient rooms leads to. It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building for now. It's like we're dreaming something. If this is a dream, then this too is very. So you finally rock. Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Host Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site with the ancient ruins of Jawok Island. You gave us a fancy name like graduation exam site, but this is no different from the trial grounds before. This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original. Oh, it's like the final trial in the first game. Who cares? This graduation exam means that we can finally go home, right? If that's what you guys decide. If we have to decide what we have to do. Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to other trials, the rules are much simpler than this. You have two options, graduate and repeat, right? If you choose one of them, press it. All you cast your vote. Whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you press either of them, it'll be treated as an absence. It will not be counted. Which means the person who has died up to now will have their votes treated as absences.
then?
The result is based on the majority vote. If graduate chose the majority vote, and there you can kind of like graduation system, like called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do a stupid majority vote, the result is pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move along. Can we press it now?
No.
Can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your swept away. Your will will be swept away by the society harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
Which of your offices, orifices, are you trying to spew about? To participate in the program, you need my say as a teacher. You know what? Does it mean it won't end with just majority vote?
That's right.
As a vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. Even if we vote, you say we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Oh.
I'm terribly sorry to be rude earlier, but you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduation. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it just because it's how it has to be. He doing it just because how it has to be. Doesn't it mean he can't exert his will over everything? He too has limit. Is this what alter ego was talking about?
Anyway.
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, the case passes majority votes. From there, we move to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go through something so stupid? Well, that is, you said, we're waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Don't you worry, that's nothing to do with you guys. No, there's no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know. Doesn't matter if you're involved or not. We're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining. Hold on. What is with the chump comment? It's not that it's a point or anything. Make sure you turn off that toy. How dare you treat him like a toy? I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? Guess that this is just the nature of life. Damn. Akane, please. Fine then, before you die, I steer my power into your memories. What the hell? Alright. Haha. We're gonna save. And yeah. We're gonna save. So, next episode, we are going to do the final trial, aka the graduation shit that Monaco will be doing. So the final trial, the very next episode. See you guys next time. VipernationTV signing off.